So I'm going to show you guys how to do stuff like this in Lightburn. Okay. So basically, we make a profile here, right? So see that profile here that goes in and out and in. We're going to make that, and then we're going to make, I guess, stringers that connect them, connect these ribs together, and yeah, put it together. So let's start with a fresh palette here. Okay. So first thing we have to do is make our curve and select a size for it. So I'm going to take my drawing tool, my line tool, right? Oh, let's get this position correctly. There we go. Okay. Pull it in a little bit. Got to see everything here. Cool. Okay. So your drawing tool, right? The little one that looks like a pencil. We're going to draw this. So it's very important we start here, okay? So I'm going to start on the bottom, hold down shift, make sure it's straight here, okay? And I got one straight. I need one more straight, and it can be a lot smaller. And now I can go freestyle. So I'm going to do like, I don't know, a base thingy here. Something like that, okay? It looks pretty square right now. Okay, I'm done with this, so I'm going to right click, call that good. Now I'm going to go to my node editing tool, okay? Select that. And I'm going to, if I hover over this node editing tool, it gives me these shortcuts, right? And I want to smooth these out, so I'm going to hit S. So I'm going to select that node, hit S. There we go. Select that node, hit S. Select that node, hit S. Ooh, that didn't quite. That's all right. We'll fix that in a second. Select this node, hit S. Okay. Still not that smooth. Hit that node, select S. Okay. There we go. We're looking pretty good. Whoops. Go back to our node tool. Okay, so this needs to pretty much be straight along. There we go. Little like that. Okay, give it a nice curve on bottom. Then these need to match the opposite lines here. So this one needs to go in here. Let's see, and this one needs to point towards that line. There we go, and that's a little tight. So let's open this up a little bit. Open that up. How's that looking? That's looking good. Okay, I'll call that good. And then, yeah, let's make that a little bit longer here. Okay. So overall, that's a pretty ugly curve, actually. There we go. Let's bring it in just a little bit. Let's re-aim that. And bring that out. Whoops. There we go. Okay, that's a little better. A little bit. Anyways, we'll work with it. Okay. So now that I got this curve here, okay, this is going to be some sort of vase or something. I'm going to select it. I'm going to do an outline, okay? So 15 millimeters, yeah, that sounds fine. We can do that, okay? It can also be 10 if you want it really thin, but that's kind of boring when it's super thin unless you make it really dense. Actually, let's see. We're going to make this... Before we do this, let's size this thing. I want to make this 8 inches taller, about 200 millimeters tall. So I'm going to turn my aspect ratio lock on. Make this 200 tall. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be about 8 inches tall. Now I do an outline. And with the outline, it's going to be a little more, but that's all right. Offset distance of 15 millimeters. That's good. Okay. So I'm going to copy it and paste it here. Select both these. Oh, nope. First select this one. I'm going to mirror it. There you go. Hit that. Now I'm going to line them both up along the bottom. There we go. And bring it in about where I want it. Let's say this is my overall. Okay. So I'm going to select both these and fuse them. Is that the fuse? Weld. That's the word they use here. Weld. Okay. I'm going to take a square and I'm going to chop it somewhere right in the middle here. Now, I didn't get that perfect, but that's all right. So I select both those things, and I do it on the center. Select this guy, hold down shift, select this. Nope. Okay, maybe it's selected. Maybe not. Select shift. Huh. Am I holding shift? There it is. Okay, there. I just had to touch the edge and do a difference, a Boolean difference here, or subtract. Whatever they call it on here. Okay. So now you got two sides. These are all going to be my ribs here. Okay. What you saw when when I was holding that cauldron, I'll show you it real fast here. This is one of the ribs, okay? So what we're looking at here, there we go, is one of the ribs. It doesn't have any slots for anything yet, but we'll start building those. So we got to build, let's say 1, 2, 3 slots and a base star for everything. I'll show you what that means and how to do that here in just a second. So right now, I'm going to take a line, come almost all the way up top here. That looks good. Hold down Shift and try to go as straight across as possible, okay, while hitting this line. You don't have to be perfect. Okay. Let's see. So I right click to end that. And then let's get one more. I don't know, right here. Maybe. Let's see. I'm going to hit this. I want to come straight down. There we go. Okay. So anywhere. So this is a good starting point. And this, I'll make this its own circle here. So I'll put up support here. I'll show you why that matters in a little bit here. So try to get that as straight as possible. Doesn't need to be perfect. And then let's see. So if this outer ring is this wide, then the inner ring of this will be this wide. Okay, so I'll do it about right there. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Okay, cool. Okay. So let's get rid of that. So I'm going to make a circle that goes around here, right? Which will fit nicely in this circle. If I went down any further, I couldn't have done that. And so basically I'll have a circle that fits in a circle when I'm cutting this out. It's just to save material. Okay, so here I am with this. Now I'm going to take my square tool and I'm going to just make a square right here. Okay, I'm going to select that, turn off my aspect lock, and make the height 3 millimeters. I'm using 3 millimeter wood, by the way. You have to make that decision too. Okay, I'm going to copy that. Oh, whoops, not that, which is copying. I want to actually copy the object out here. So select it out here, delete, Control C, Control V, Control V. Okay. Now what I have to do is, before it's selected, so it's not selected right now, right? Nothing's selected. I'm going to hover over this center point-ish, and I'm going to set it. Oh, not on the outside. I have to set this. Okay, not selected. I'm going to set it on the inside here, and it's going to lock. You see the crosshair? Okay, that just locked right there. Take this guy. Same thing, lock it here. Okay. Take this, lock it there. Okay. So now I'm going to take this shape. Whoops. I'm going to separate them into single pieces. There we go. I take this shape, hold down Shift, select this outer piece, and do a difference. Okay. Outer piece, difference. Hold down Shift, outer piece, difference. Okay. Cool. So now we got the most of the slots. We still need to do a slot down here, but we'll take care of that in a little bit. Okay. So up here, let's do this. We need 3 circles. Okay. So from the center point of all this, so let's see, what's a good way to get a center point? I guess I could have a box from here. Whoops. Okay. So click to there. Okay. Now let's go up. That works as a center point. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe I should make a line from that center point. So right there, hold down Shift so it's straight. And there we go. Right click. Okay. So there's my center point. We'll call that good. So I'm going to start a circle here. So drag it, hold down Shift. Oh, nope. Okay. Got to do this a little bit differently. Okay. Get rid of that. We got to start from the other side. So I'm going to copy this and paste this. Do a mirror. There's a mirror. Okay. Go in. And I'm going to match these points up. There we go. And delete this other one. Okay. So now they're both slotted. Okay. Let's do this for reals. So let's make 3 circles. So a circle from here. Okay. Going to hold down Shift to this point right there. You see how the mouse changes to a crosshair? That's how we know it's locked. Okay. There's one point. So that middle point I've got to go to also. Uh-oh. Looks like I should have copied this other piece too. We'll do that here. Okay, we'll take this. We'll union it, or what is it? Not union. Group it. There it is. Group it. Okay. Control C, Control V. Rotate it here. Make this one, I don't know, blue. Okay. Take this corner here, match it up perfectly. Select the blue piece, delete it. Okay. There you go. So now we got both these. Okay. So we need one more circle. That goes from all the way to this corner, or this point right there. Right? Hold down Shift to that point right there. And let's make it not blue. Back to black. Okay. So there we go. There's our 3 circles. Okay. So I'm going to center that, and I'm going to set these to the side. I'm going to do that 2 more times. So bottom here, hold down Shift to that bottom there. There we go. Okay, now the slots from here to that bottom. There we go. And from the outer edge of that circle, that point to that point. Okay. There's another 3 circles. Select them all and center them and place to the side. Okay. And then the last one here. Let's do this. So start right there. Hold down Shift. Stop there. There we go. Edge of the slot there. There we go. And then the edge of the line. There we go. Okay. So now that I got the 3 circles centered, there we go. Okay, so I'll start from the bottom one. What I'm going to do is my center point is going to be the center. Okay, my 0 point is going to be the center up here on these 9 little circles. Okay, so X position is 0, tab 0, enter. So right now it's at the 0 point. Okay. Now we need to take a square here. I'm going to start right here. I'm going to hold down Control and Shift. There we go. And then just touch it right there till it turns back into the crosshairs. There we go. Select it again. And the width is the width of your wood. So I'm going to make this 3 millimeters. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to delete that center circle. Well, this is technically the center circle. This one's in between the 2. So the one in the center, well, not really. Okay. Well, you saw what circle I deleted. The middle-ish circle. Okay. Let's do an array here, a circular array. And the 0 point is at 0. And let's do like, I don't know, 16 is a lot. Let's do 12. Hit OK. There we go. Okay. Let's select all these little pegs here. Let's join them. Oh, Shift. That's right. Grab them all. Join them. Okay. Select these 2. Join those. Hold down Shift. Select this. And do a difference. There we go. All right. So we now have one rib here. So this is a bottom one here. Okay. Let's do that 2 more times. So X position 0, Y position 0. Okay. We'll take a square. Let's turn it into a, what is it, a crosshair right there. Hold down Control and Shift. Lock it to that. Okay. Width is 3. There we go. Delete this middle circle, middle size circle. So you take these 2 things, union them, or join, not union, group them. Select this piece right here. Do a circular array. We also have to do 16 of these. So center is 0 on Y. There we go. Okay, oh, no, not 16, 12. Perfect. Okay. Gonna select all these. Hold down Shift. Select a couple more. Group them. Select the ring first. Hold down Shift. And select the pegs and then do a difference. There we go. So now we got the middle one. Okay. Now let's do the top one. So X position 0, tab 0. There we go. Okay. Then again, square here. There's a crosshair, Control and Shift together. Touch those points. Perfect. Okay, width is 3. Okay. Now we can get rid of this circle here. Take this, array it from 0x, 0y is a center. That's why we bring it down here. Okay. Let's select all these and hold down shift, select the rest, group them. We'll select these two, group them, hold down shift, select the pegs, and do a difference. Okay, there we go. There's 3. Okay, now what's nice about that one is it fits in the bottom one, right, with a little bit of gap. Okay, so now that's why I put that line there, right? So now I can make good use of the wood. And then this also just needs to be cut by itself. Not too big of a deal. Okay, one more we're doing is that bottom piece. Okay, we want that bottom to come in. I don't want it in the middle. I want it on the bottom coming together. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a piece. Let's see, it goes about from here, so it'll grab it here-ish to there-ish. Okay, select those two, group them, select everything, and then do a center. What is it? Vertical center. There we go. Hit that. It just barely moved it. Perfect. Okay. So this now, the height. Oh, I guess we'll go from this point here, the bottom point. Height needs to be. Oh, doesn't matter. We're still not lined up yet. Okay. Height needs to be 3. That's the size of wood we're using. Select both these. Align bottom. Okay. Okay. So we've got a couple options here. So this is going to be solid, first of all. So let's start from the center here. Oh, Control, Shift. There we go. So that's going to go all the way out to there. Okay, that's the point we go because that's our center point. If our center point was up here, we go to the top piece because it would just be barely bigger. We don't want that. Okay. Next one we're going to do is from here, hold down Control and Shift, and just out a little further. Right? Doesn't have to be super far, but probably before the curve starts. So let's bring that in just a little bit here. Let's see, what am I doing? Control, there we go. Yep, that's Control. Okay. That's better. Okay. So I want to take this here and move this for now to 0, tab 0, enter. Okay, so that will eventually get teeth taken out, but we need to make room for those teeth here. I want to select this, hold down shift, select this, and of course it won't let me. Okay, we got to ungroup this stuff. There we go. Select this. Can I select this? And then this? Nope, it won't let me. Okay. Well, I just need one anyway, so I'll do this, hold down shift, select that. There you go, do a difference. Perfect. There's a slot. Let's get rid of this guy and get rid of all those helping lines. Okay. So now we need to finish that base piece, the little bottom star. So I'm going to take this, hold down Control and Shift again to this point. There we go. Select it. Width is 3. Okay. Do an array on this. And let's see, center is 0, X is 0, Y. There we go. Now I can delete that one. And I'm going to take this, hold down shift, take that, group them. Select the inner circle first, check the circle first. Then select these pegs here and difference them. There you go. Now that's the bottom. Okay. Will it fit inside here? Let's see if I got lucky. Oh, just barely bigger. Darn. Okay. I could have done that and measured up here, right? I could have measured from like here up if I did this first, I guess. Oh boy, I would have had a, well, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's the outer piece of the circle. Whoops. So I would have had to place that here, selected that, then held shift. And yeah, started it somewhere outside there. So I could have brought this down to here and got it to fit inside, but whatever. Not too big of a deal. Strategies for the future. Okay, there we go. Grabbed it. Okay, so we need these bases cut out, and then we need 3 of these. So I'm going to bring this down in the lower left here. And I'm going to do an array here. Okay. X columns, 1. So I've got 2 of them on here. Let's try to... Yeah, how are we going to get these things? Oh. Let's see. Let's alternate an X. Alternate an Y. There we go. Okay. X column shift. Yeah, there we go. Okay. think I can do that. Let's get 4 of them on here. Oh, maybe we'll just have to do 2 at a time. Get 2 of them to connect. X spacing. Get them to mate. There we go. Call that good. Okay, where are we at here? We're at a height of 267 by 125. So in inches, that's 5 inches by 10.5 inches. Okay, so now we want to array this more. Let's do, 2. Okay. And let's see. So my laser can do 12 by 12.5 by 25. So I'm going to go a little taller on mine. Let's see. So let's do a. If we reverse it, no, I'm going to do a X column shift. There we go. Yeah. And total height over here, we're at 284. Okay, 29. We'll stop it at 300. There we go. 300, and then we'll see, space it out just a little bit more. There we go. I think that's the best we can do. So we need 12 of these. So that's 6. What are we at here? 326 width. Let's do. Let's see if we can fit 6. 627. Okay, let's bring out our calculator here. So 25 divided by 25.4 equals. Oh, what am I doing here? 627. 627 divided by 25.4 equals 24.6. So that'll fit in my 25 work area. Cool. So that'll be 1 plate here. Okay. Group that. And then, you know what? I'll take 2 of these out, actually. Let's do that. Because then I've got some 12 by 24 sheets. I'll do that, and I think I can fit all these wheels inside the other one. Okay, do a little bit of this, Cheryl. And then this down here. There we go. Okay, so this will easily fit in the 12 by 24. This will well fit in the 12 by 24. Cool. And then I'll make my weird little vase, lampshade, whatever thing. But yeah, that's how you make that. That's how you make stuff like this. Is, yeah, you pick a curve, you slot it out however many slots you want, and then however many ribs you want, you start putting in your circles here. Hopefully that helps. Good luck. If you have questions, let me know.